Welcome back, everybody, to another video where I am back here talking to you about the body that is going on my 1977 Dodge Winnebago, my RV. This is, well, technically I'm not sure on the exact year, but I know a relative, a relative age of it. So this body style, if all of the websites and all that I found info on, by the way, very difficult to find anything involving this. Very difficult finding any info on it, especially parts. But this could be from a 1939 to 1947 Dodge. I believe it's a W series, if I remember right. This came with, I believe, like a 3 point whatever. I think it was like a 3.2 liter inline six, carbureted. Not a lot of power. Maybe 100 horse, if that. A lot of work needs done to it. Don't plan on keeping it on this frame. Yes, this door does actually open. When I hauled it over to where it's currently sitting, this door actually came. I think it was this door. Actually came open, and yeah, when I was on the way over, hauling this truck to where it currently sits, it was either this door or that door came open while I was hauling it. So that was very entertaining. Obviously 3 pedals. Got the apparently a 5-speed manual, which according to like a few different like websites and all that involving like all sorts of info on them, the only ones that actually came with 5 speeds were the military, the military trucks, and I think it's like special ordered, I think, which I didn't even know you could special order vehicles, in the late 30s, early to mid/late 40s. I didn't know that you could special order vehicles at that time, but yeah. Obviously needs a seat, needs a floor because that's, well, it came factory with wood floors. Also needs some rust repair. Yeah, it just continues. Oh, here's a good one. Yeah. I do not know what these are for. So, if any of you know, have actually worked on these and know what it actually is, I would actually want to know what they're for. But yeah, I don't know. There's there's at least one website I finally found parts for. Well, there's a few different websites that I finally found parts for, which I've literally been searching for websites to buy parts from for, this vehicle. I found on one of the websites I could buy a full window set. That window, those 2 windows, technically those 2. By the way, I don't know why that is 2 windows and this is 1. But it's interesting. Anyways, like the full window set, tinted or without tint, is like $1,200 before shipping costs, taxes, and all those other fees. $1,200 just for the whole window set, whether it's tinted or without tint. And I also found on one of the websites a metal floor panel to, replace the wood floors because, well, they're pretty much gone. That's about close to the same price as the full window set. $1,275. Again, before taxes and shipping and all these other costs. Could also replace technically the door panels. Those apparently from factory are rubber, I believe. I think I might have to go over there and check, but because like it's not gonna be like a show class vehicle when it's all said and done. It's gonna be kind of a rat rod ish, but I've been debating if I wanted to buy new ones of those, or if I just want to like take a piece of like stainless steel or something like that and just make my own door panels. Either way, I think it would look pretty cool. Maybe I could try and like preserve this stash, maybe, and then maybe add a few like pinstripes or something. Obviously, like changing a few things to modernize it, and for two, to like actually make things on the dash functional. Um, well, technically, this is part of the dash. It is functional, but it leads to literally just a hole. So, also thinking of just taking like a few pieces of like stainless steel or something like that, and just making a box for the glove box. Obviously needs some work, needs some rust repair, needs some sealed, all places to be sealed, and all that. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be perfect. I'd never had any intentions of it being, like a show class vehicle. Like right here, for example, I could fix that. I think that's probably the worst, like, body rust in terms of, like, rust on the vehicle. Even still, it's just starting. Could get lights and all that for it. I don't remember how much those are. Either this is bent or something, because there's a gap here, and then there's, like, no gap there, so something's going on there. Or it could be just, like, not lined up properly. Then, obviously, need a second headlight, because one headlight's not going to be enough. It's not going to be sufficient. I might fix that. I'm not sure yet. I might just like take a hammer and like beat at it a little bit to try and put it back to stock-ish look. Man, why is this door not wanting to open? The other door opened. Why is this one not going to? Oh. I'm not going to I'm not going to struggle with it like for half an hour. Yeah. I think I showed the miles on this. I don't remember though. But yeah, it's overall a very clean vehicle for I say clean. It's a very, well, for its age and all that, it's had its use. but it needs a little love. Not saying that a lot of other vehicles need some love too, but this one's gonna need a decent amount. Also, the cab lights there, I do plan on replacing, because those cab lights don't meet my standards. Because if I'm gonna have cab lights, I don't want them to be broken, and I also want them to actually work. Also, I need mirrors. I believe these are turn signals. Maybe. That's what I'm assuming. Because headlight, I'm assuming turn signal, and another turn signal over here. That's what I'm guessing, because I don't see any other lights on, on the front of it. I already have mirrors in mind for it. I already have cab lights in mind for it. But at the end of the day, it just costs a lot of money, for one, and it takes a lot of time, because, for one, you need body mounts, technically, you need a floor. You need a floor, you need body mounts, and you also need to take the factor of, hey, I might have to cut this out to make it fit, or I might have to do this to, I'm hoping you guys understand what I'm meaning by that, but this is going to be a very long project, could end up being a very expensive project. But I hope all of you stay with me through it all, because it's going to be a very time-consuming, money-consuming, and also might make me lose a little. I'm drawing a blank right now. Basically, it's gonna be time-consuming, money-consuming, and might make me eventually go insane. But at the end of the day, once the project's done, the project's done. And as always, remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, and as always, shit happens.